as Russian President Vladimir Putin issues another stark warning to the West. Amidst heightened nuclear tensions, the international stage becomes tenser. In an aggressive display, Putin has utilized his platform to castigate the West, hurling accusations of seeking conflict, all while touting Russia's expanding nuclear arsenal. In a recent address to Russian lawmakers, Putin utilized his extensive speaking time to rebuke the so-called West, immediately brandishing the nuclear saber and reiterating Russia's military initiatives in the Donbas region. This posture came as no surprise given the past introduction of new hypersonic nuclear missile systems in 2018, during which Putin graphically showcased missiles en route to a simulated California. The tenor of the discourse was unmistakable. Putin cautioned NATO to reconsider any plans that could be construed as aggression towards Russian territory. His thinly veiled warning articulated a readiness to target Western lands with Russia's advanced weaponry should they strike Russian territories. Such messages reinforce fears of the West, as evidenced by Putin's recent display of the modernized Tu-160M nuclear-capable bomber and the announcement of the operational readiness of the Sarmat intercontinental ballistic missile. Putin's allegations of Western attempts to stoke fears of nuclear conflict sharply contrast with his own frequent recourse to nuclear rhetoric. This trend has been a hallmark of his leadership, often inveighing against perceived threats while simultaneously showcasing Russian military might. Amid these grave reflections, it's crucial to understand the duality of Putin's public addresses. While the international warnings capture global headlines, a closer examination reveals messaging directed at the domestic audience. His insistence on traditional values, a booming economy, and national unity are recurring themes intended for Russian citizens in what appears to be a campaign speech for an election with a predetermined outcome. As the world watches with bated breath, the question remains: how much of Putin's bellicose nuclear discourse is genuine, and how much is strategic posturing? The line between deterrence and provocation blurs, and the Russian president's proficiency in this geopolitical game becomes increasingly evident. The aftermath of such political maneuvering is yet to be seen. International leaders and analysts continue to track these developments with caution, as Putin's rhetoric has the potential to shift the balance of peace and security across the globe.